believe.
It was all conflicting interests. It doesn't make sense. So when I read that book, it sort of answered all these questions and tell us that yes, we have been created. No, it's not a god. Yes, there's sort of an evolution, but it's a controlled evolution.
Sure.
Because they didn't came here and create human beings. They came here and they create, you know, like living organism. They created the water. They didn't create the water, but they used the water and they created organisms of water. They created plants and all that, and then they went on and eventually they create humans. So it's sort of an evolution, but controlled.
Okay.
You know, in the laboratory.
How long have you know, this is back in the 80s, so you've been doing this now since the
20
80s,
years.
so for 20 years. Well, how about you? How did you get involved in it, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
No, it's a very important thing. I think what's the neat thing about it, when someone reads this book, it's important just to read it, such as you have, and I just really appreciate at least you know what it's about.
Yeah, well, and plus some a little bit of web research, you know, that's cool.
Yeah, exactly. It's important to know something
So it's just attack and stuff. Yeah, that's ignorant. Yeah, that's totally ignorant.
Myself, again, I read it at a young age. Someone gave me the book, and I read it, and I put it off the side. It's the original hardcover. And many years, I'm glad, 4 or 5 years. And,
picked it up again.
Picked it up again. I walked by it every day, and when I first read it, there's something in it when you read this. It's like, wow, what if? Is this really a message from a person from another planet?
Sure, you got to consider that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know, no, it's too good to be true. I can't believe it.
Well, what's the time frame here? Like, what year?
Well, this is it. This is when. About 8 years went by before I picked it up again.
Okay.
And I reread it, and it's just amazing.
And how long have you been in it now? Doing this? Sorry, not in it.
This is about my 5th year.
This is your 5th year doing it?
I became Raelian 5 years ago.
Now, that's cool. Now, here's a question I bet you guys don't get. What do you guys think of other world religions? Because everyone, when you start something like this, people are like, you're a wacko, you're a cult, you're evil, you're trying to hurt people. People always lash out, right? But I don't, like, what do you guys think of, like there's a lot of different religions now, you know, and especially with the internet, things can circulate. What do you guys think of?
I think internet is a religion.
Well, yeah, you're probably right there, yeah.
And praise the glowing God.
You know, you can get into the faith. I mean, wow, we could get into a deep one on that one. But
it's actually, that's one of the greatest problems. The Elohim, our creators, had created us through a massive DNA and genetic engineering phase. Right. Is that all the religions are parts of the truth, the great ones. I don't want to say them all because there are some false ones, there are some bad ones.
We could call them the old ones.
Yeah,
the old ones. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
and
great old ones.
These are all parts of the truth that have been written by man, always by man, unfortunately by primitive people that did not have the scientific knowledge which allowed them to understand.
Right.
So they did the best they believed, which is amazing what they did at that time in that era, and they wrote down the best way they could of which they witnessed.
You know, this is interesting. You ever do any reading by H.P. Lovecraft? You ever hear of H.P. Lovecraft?
No.
He wrote a series of stories about these guys called the Great Old Ones, and they had a city in Antarctica. And apparently these were the ones, and this is interesting, you might want to check this out, the Great Old Ones, they had a city in Antarctica, and they were responsible, they created these protoplasm life forms, you know, and then it went on and created all of mankind, you see, and that's what he wrote. And a lot of people, have you heard of Lovecraft? You ever read it? You might want to check that out.
It sounds like an intelligent individual.
Yeah.
He came up with.
Yeah, and he talked about some cities that got sunk in, you know, and a lot of the thoughts is that some of the great old ones aren't gone yet, and some of them are in these cities and things like that. Like, it's an interesting concept. A lot of it's fiction, you know, a lot of it's fiction, but it's interesting when you tell me about the great old ones and stuff like that. It kind of echoes back. You know what? It's really been cool talking to you guys. Thank you so much.
No problem.
And I'm impressed with how long you can sit with your arms at a 45-degree angle. Okay. Pardon me? You know what? I don't, and we got to do that. We got to get a business card. It's going on.
We do. Yeah.
We do. And I swear to God I would, but I'll
don't
write
really have
down
anything.
I'll write down my website. It's either rantradio.com.
If we end up in an XXX movie, just take a look at it.
You betcha. Your head, their body. Okay, and I'll return. Hey, thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, take care. So now we have solid confirmation that the Raelians are actually in league with the Great Old Ones, as spoken of in Lovecraft's at the Mountains of Madness. It all becomes clear now. It all becomes very, very clear.
The internet is becoming a tool and a weapon for domestic terrorists.
How's this for wide angle?
Awesome.
Is the wide angle good at this range or what?
Awesome.
I'll get used to looking at you this way. I'll just talk to my friend the Eye. Hello. Hello, internet audience. My name is Sean Kennedy, and I'm so egotistical, I think that you have to fucking witness my every day of my every life.
Kind of interesting. One of the things you got to be aware of is you got to make sure you got good kit. equipment is essential. A lot of people call me a geardo. They say, Sean, you know, you're a little bit too much into your kit. Well, my motto is if you needed it and you didn't have it, that would suck. And one of my favorite companies who makes really intense gear is Eagle Industries. They make some wicked shit. It's not just a plug for the company, but seriously, when you have a belt that can double as a rappelling harness, that's very cool, because you never know when you may need to support, like, say, I don't know, a multi-ton vehicle by your belt.
Yeah, no kidding, eh? Aye. Yeah. Oh, shit. Ah.
Nice to retire.
Let's see if we can get there. Holy fuck.
Why do we always do this to Corey's Jeep?
I've been filming the whole time. Oh, whoa. Okay, this is really fucked.
Okay, get that toe strap. Yeah, trying to get the Jeep right now.
Yeah. No, like, I mean, if it goes forward anymore, it's lost.
Put this here. Okay, we got some pretty good propping there, Corey. I don't think you'll go over now, okay?
What do you guys think about wrapping onto the back here, pull this way?
Okay.
Just, you know, here.
Let's give the Jeep pull a try first. Give the Jeep pull a try first. Okay, because I don't want to start fucking around with stability of the ground. So once that starts to go, something moves, whatever, we gotta have it hooked up first. So give that a pull, it'll be done like that, and we'll be able to get the fuck out of here.
Someone grab me a stick.
Here, fuck
Oh,
that, use
stick.
this, here. Fucking heavy duty. It'll fucking take
Meant for repelling and stuff like that.
Just take it in and cinch it through.
This is a lot stronger than that.
This is like, it's Eagle Industries. It's warranted for life. It's okay, you're alright.
This is probably as strong as a toe cable.
This, yeah. I'll show you afterwards.
This will prove that I trust my friends. If I go over the edge, I don't trust them anymore.
Don't trust them anymore.
Okay, Chris, come down here and talk to me, alright?
Okay, I'm gonna be right here, Corey. I'm gonna buckle onto this fucker and give her a roll, okay?
Be careful, Chris.
Yeah,
Like that.
All right.
Knuckle heavy, knuckle heavy.
Keep going.
Yep. Good.
Yeah, keep on doing pulls like that.
Keep going. You're doing it. Good.
All right.
All right.
Sit down. Keep on going, keep on going. Okay, you girls watch the front end?
Yeah.
Nice and slow.
All right. All right.